Hello and welcome to Howap'o. I want to say how to Howap'o. I'm trying to do a play on words. Howap'o, how to Howap'o to. But yeah, this is the third video. I'm so excited. This is where wire meets fire. And we're gonna make a circlet, so yay. I have here, it's either 9 or 10 gauge, I forgot, but it's one of those two. If I can, I'll link the where I got it below. But so when you make a circlet, you want to, yeah, we're still mid-move, so I don't have like my ruler, but this is about, I would measure with my fingers. This is like 1 inch is how I learned it from when I was working at a retail store. And here's Shelly. My daughter gave me a tattoo. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's about 7 inches. And this would go around your head, and then the other, you know, the other side would also go around the other part of your head. So I think, you know, a lot of times I like to eyeball stuff, but I think this needs to be a little bit more. So I would say like 8 inches. I'm adding another inch. And then the wire is pretty pliable and it's really nice. There, just gonna cut it. There we go. So here's your base of the circlet, and it's starting, yeah, I have to straighten that up. That was where I, you know, first thought that I would fold it. So then you really just make it so that it, you know, yeah, this wire is kind of has a memory, so when you crimp it or fold it or anything, it's like, no, I don't want to, I'm gonna, you know, have a dent there. And there, so that's about, you know, half. So this is gonna go around the left side of your head, and this is your right side. And then, so these parts are really, really pointy, so you want to just make a loop and go like that. And then this part, yeah, you don't want to like hurt your scalp or anything like that, like your head in any way. So there we go. Yeah. I was digging in the dirt yesterday. My nails are really not very clean right now. Yeah, we've been moving. I actually just, we moved from our first home, our very first beautiful home, lots of emotions, and I just like buried a little piece of jewelry. That's why I was digging in the dirt. But yeah, excuse my dirty nails. There's reasons. But yeah, I buried a little tiny piece of wire wrap jewelry in the dirt. Who knows if the gardener will just, you know, like take that out and everything, or the next owner will just have everything redone. But yeah, I don't know, I just felt like burying it and being like, here's a hidden piece of treasure. Okay. Yeah. It was a little wire wrapped ring that got flattened because either the car ran it over or it got stepped on. So, but it was beautiful. It was really beautiful. I'll have to make that tutorial one day. So yeah, as you straighten, you know, like I'm just going here with the warmth of your hand, the wire bends a bit easier, and this is pretty pliable wire. It's just, again, it like kind of holds that memory, because right there, that's my original plan, but then I changed my mind, and it was like, changing your mind. But yeah, you can even continue if you had, you know, those nylon pliers, or like the nylon tools. You could, like the flat ones, you could really straighten that out really beautifully. I don't have those right now, but those are next on my list to get. And voila, you have a beautiful, beautiful Elven circlet. This is like the base that I start with before, if I want something fancier, I would just add to this. But this is really like an amazing starting point for any kind of cosplay, wire wrapped, circlet, or anything at all. And yeah, it's super versatile, because yeah, see how you even it out and everything, and you can even keep going to make it even more mirror image. Yeah, if I were to add to it, you know, there's so much you can do that's super fun. I'll just like show you a tiny bit. I'm not gonna do it here, but you could like somehow swirl this down, or you could, yeah, what else could you do? You would swirl this down, and then you would use this kind of wire, a thinner wire that matches the color, to you know, weave that together, and then that would be something else. You could also do something like this, where it just, yeah, there's just so many things you can do. You can layer it as well, and then weave into it. Yeah. So enjoy making your circlet. There you go. Should probably go clean my nails now.